All right, remember last week how we read How to Catch a Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna be doing the same thing, except it's gonna be different. This time, we're gonna be reading a nonfiction book. Do you know what nonfiction is?
Yes.
What is nonfiction?
Something that is real.
Okay, good. So, for instance, you're gonna be learning about dolphins. I made a PowerPoint for you guys today, and it's about dolphins. Can anybody tell me what a dolphin is? Have you seen any dolphins?
Yes.
Okay, what's a dolphin?
It's a mammal.
Okay, good job. So, where do dolphins live?
In the ocean.
Okay, good job. So before we get into our reading, there's some words that I want you to know, so that way when we read it, you kind of have an idea of what they are, okay? So the first word we're learning today is echolocation. And that's basically, it is a method dolphins use to find objects using sound waves. So for example, it's how they get their food, okay? They do it with fish. Anyways, the next word is mammals, which you already knew. So what is a mammal?
A dolphin.
Okay, but do you know why it's a mammal? It's because animals that are warm-blooded and feed their babies milk, and they feed their babies milk. I spelled wrong. Now, the next word we're going to be learning is a pod. Do you know what a pod is?
A group of dolphins.
Okay, yes. And it could be whales too. Do you know what a relative is?
Yes.
Okay, a relative is like what you have. Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yes.
Okay, and that's your relative. It's the same thing, except this one's more like cousins. So it's animals or plants connected by a common family member. Did you know that dolphins are relatives to hippos?
I didn't know that.
Okay. The next one we're learning is species. You know what that is?
Yes.
Okay. It's a group of living things different from all other groups. So what we're learning today is about dolphins, and we'll hear about different species of dolphins, but they're all under the same name, dolphins. Just like we're humans, we're a different species too. Okay, and the last one we're gonna learn is warm-blooded. And warm-blooded is basically animals that control their own body temperatures, and we're warm-blooded too. Okay, now that that's done, we're gonna get into the book now. And before we get into the book, I want us to do a KWL chart, okay? And basically what that is we're gonna do what we know and what we wanna know. And we'll do the L later, okay? And the L is basically what we learned after we read the book. So what do we know? What do we know about dolphins?
They're mammals.
Okay, what else?
They live in the ocean.
Okay.
Their cousins are hippos.
Well, you didn't know that yet, but okay, what else?
They swim in pods.
Okay. What do you want to know about a dolphin?
Why do they have a blowhole?
Okay, good job. Anything else?
No.
Okay, good job. All right. So now that we did those, we're gonna move into our book, okay?
Okay.
So let's read it real quick. I am a dolphin. Hello, I am a dolphin. Welcome to my ocean home. My friends are waiting for me. Come on, you have to meet them. Okay, I live in a group of dolphins called a pod. The pod plays, hunts, and swims together. My whistle is how others know me, and it's like having a name. Dolphins are related to whales and porpoises. I don't know how to say that. We are also related to hippos. Is it true? The hippos are our closest relatives, okay? Next one is orcas are called killer whales, but orcas are not whales. Orcas are dolphins. They are the largest dolphins in the world. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Good job. All right. Dolphin pods hunt fish together. They herd the fish into a large ball. Then each dolphin swims through the ball. We catch the fish as we swim through. Sometimes we play catch. We use things like seaweed, sponges, or coral. Some of us make bubble rings for fun. All right, I hope you like meeting my pod. We are going to look for some waves. It's time to play. All right, now that we read that, I want to ask some questions, okay? Our first question is, can you tell me why some people think killer whales are not dolphins? Why do you think they think they're not dolphins?
Because it has the name whale in it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, the next one is, from what we learned and read, can you tell me in your own words what a pod of dolphins is?
A group of dolphins that swim together.
Good job. And can you apply some of your own experience with dolphins? Have you seen any in real life?
Yes.
Okay, what was your experience with the dolphin?
I thought it was a shark.
Oh, really? Okay, that's scary. Okay, what was the theme of the whole book today? Did you learn anything interesting that struck your mind?
Yes.
What was the theme of the book?
Dolphins.
Okay, what was something that struck your mind?
That killer whales are dolphins.
Yep, me too. And what can you predict will happen if a dolphin hunts without a pod?
It will die.
Why is that?
Because it will be harder to catch food.
Good job. And what do you think about dolphins? Do you think they're nicer than sharks?
Yes.
You think they're nicer than sharks?
To humans.
To humans, okay. Now I'm gonna do something. We're gonna do a think aloud, okay? So I'm not gonna show you what I'm gonna read. I want you to just think what it looks like and tell me what they're doing, okay? So I'm gonna read, dolphin pods hunt fish together. They herd the fish into a large ball. Then each dolphin swims through the ball. We catch fish as we swim through. From what I read and what you pictured in your brain, can you tell me what you think the dolphins are doing? What do you think they're doing?
When?
I'm gonna read it one more time, okay? Dolphin pods hunt fish together. They herd the fish into a large ball. Then each dolphin swims through the ball. We catch fish as we swim through. What are they doing?
Catching fish.
Why?
To eat.
Okay, and this is what it looks like when I read it. All right, our next thing is I'm going to do a think, pair, share, okay? So this is just involving just your brain, okay? So I want to read you something in here. And let's see. This kind of goes with what your question was in the beginning. Remember I said, what do you want to know? And you said why they use blowholes. Now this is going to tell you, okay? So do you see the hole in my head? That is my blowhole. All dolphins have one. I must come to the water's surface to breathe. I breathe through my blowhole. I can also use it to make sound. I use my blowholes to make whistles and clicks. So what I read from the dolphin having a blowhole, what is it similar to? What is it similar to something that we have?
A nose.
Yeah, so dolphins use their blowholes for what?
To breathe.
Okay, so that's just like us, right? Okay, good job. Now I want us to do a graphic organizer about dolphins, okay? And we're gonna do a cause and effect chart. So since pods is something that we learned a lot about today, we're gonna do ours over pods, okay? So I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna put dolphins in pods in the big box, okay? So in a pod, what do they do?
Hunt.
Okay. What else do they do?
They swim together.
Okay, good job. And what do they do also?
They play.
Okay, so our cause was dolphins in the pod, and our effects were while they're in the pods, they hunt, swim together, and play together. Okay? All right. And before we wrap up what we learned about dolphins today, I want us to go over the last part of our KWL chart, which is what we learned. So what are some things that you learned today in our readings?
That dolphin blowholes are like noses.
Okay.
They hunt in pods.
Okay.
Their cousins are hippos.
Okay. Good job.